You just made me think of this just about food. We had this. Did you ever have a food fight in your school?
Dude.
We had an epic one. I want to hear yours, and I'll share mine.
I hear yours.
Oh, because ours still has ramifications. I graduated. This was 1990.
Yeah.
I graduated in 91. I was a junior. And so our cafeteria was a 3-tiered cafeteria. There was a top area with, 10 tables, and then a tiered area here. And then the bottom floor was bigger and had more tables. Big glass floor to ceiling on this far wall. Big wall over here with like some, whatever, the state of Maryland, some bullshit. And for the whole semester, we were the early lunch, which I hated. It was fourth period. It was like 10:45. It was like this one, like, why the fuck are we having lunch? Like, this is stupid. At like 11. It was too early, but they had to get all these shifts in. Yeah, we're having brunch. That's right. So, and I was always embarrassed because we didn't have a lot of money growing up, and I was a free lunch kid, and now it's all cool because everyone's got a card.
Define that for like.
Don't let me forget about the food fight.
I'm not going to tell you, but like when you say we didn't have a lot of money growing up, like,
so I always say lower middle class. We were lower middle class, and we were the neighborhood next to your neighborhood. You know what I mean? Like we were right there, but we were just over there.
Yeah.
And back in the day, you have to go in before the day started, and there's always a bunch of people down there eating breakfast, which I never even knew that was an option because I didn't have money to do breakfast. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So my brother and I would have to get in line. You have to go in. You have to get this green ticket, just like a Chuck E. Cheese ticket. You have to hold that fucking ticket all day till your lunch came. Then you go through the line, and in front of everybody, you hand this green ticket to the cash register lady. So it sucked. It was embarrassing. You're like, yeah, I got one of these. So it got to the point where people started talking like they were getting pissed off about something. I don't know what it was. And it felt good to be a part of something because it was always so embarrassing to fucking do that in front of everybody. So this kid named Mark Penn, he was a senior, I was a junior. And I've told this on the Crab Feast, and people sent me pictures of the cafeteria. So he kept saying, I'm going to start a food fight. And it just going on for weeks until finally we were like, whatever. We had heard it for a while. And then they served milkshakes in the old school styrofoam cup. And we're sitting just like we are. It's an octagon table. He's right there. I'm right here. And the rest of the cafeteria is behind you. The second tier and the huge bottom floor. Yeah. And he just looks at me and he goes, are you ready? It's Pizza Friday. I go, what do you mean? He goes, he takes his milkshake and he fucking launches this motherfucker over his head backwards. And I'm watching, and I mean, it hit that table down there and blew up everywhere, and everyone got up, and it was fucking mayhem. I mean, you saw pizza hitting the wall and sliding down that great state of Maryland seal and shit. And we flipped our table, and it was corn cups and pizza and people getting fucking crushed. They came in, they went nuts. We had milkshakes and everything. Not only were they gone for us since 1990. I know girls that have kids that go to school there. They're like, Ryan, the milkshakes are still gone.
Really?
Banned that moment, 1990. Never. 2018, they still do not have fucking milkshakes.
Fucking Mark Penn.
28 years because of Mark Penn. And we had to eat lunch in silence the rest of the year. It was like October, November, like now.
Yeah.
And we had to eat. It was silent lunch the rest of the fucking year. And they would stand there and watch. Man, it sucked after that. But goddamn, it would have been one of those where somebody literally should have just been going, action! And we were just like, oh, it was the best. Because we knew we had one fucking shot at it, and then it just backfired.
Dude, I think that I'm so glad I was a part of a food fight. I was a part of a few food fights. So I went to an all-boys Catholic high school.
Good.
And I was in a fraternity. So we had food fights in the fraternity house fucking nonstop. But my first food fight I was ever a part of was a freshman year, and I walked in, and I was talking to my buddy Cayman, and I walked into the cafeteria, and an apple hit me in the head. Fucking exploded and knocked me down.
Did it really?
Oh, dude, fucking hit me. I was talking to him like this, and it goes, wham, and it just, I didn't know what it was either. But that was the problem in an all-boys Catholic high school. They just get apples, and it was like a snowball fight with apples. But yeah, I've been a few part of a few food fights, I think.